Welcome, everyone, to the March board meeting of the St. Charles Parish Public School District. Thank you for attending. Before tonight's meeting, we will be led in prayer by Audrey Cody. Audrey is an 8th grader from Harry Hurst Middle School. She was named the school's Student of the Year for 2025-2026 and is a co-captain of the Runnerettes dance team. Audrey is a Beta Club member and involved in both talented theater and talented art. She is also excited to represent Destrehan High School next fall as a member of the Dusty Darlings. Perhaps, though, she's most forward to looking to getting her room straightened up before dinner tonight. After the prayer, we will be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by District 7 board member Art O'Quinn. If you are able, please stand.
Dear God, thank you for allowing us to come here today to discuss important issues among the school system. Please help us guide everyone in these decisions to ensure they're the correct ones. Watch over us as we travel home and continue on to our daily lives. In the name that we pray, amen.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let it be recorded that we have all 8 board members present, including our Executive Secretary, Ms. Shelley Babineau, and Superintendent, Dr. Ken Orling. Resolutions and proclamations. 2A, United Way Bridge Run Proclamation. Mr. Ellis Alexander, would you please read that?
Mr. President, I will be honored to read the 2026 United Way of St. Charles 5K Bridge Run Proclamation. Whereas United Way of St. Charles is the leader in partnering assets and resources to provide a program of health and human services for St. Charles Parish. And whereas in 1997, the first United Way Bridge Run was held as a fun community and family event to raise funds and create a greater awareness for United Way programs. And whereas in its 30th year, the United Way Bridge Run event draws on average more than 2,000 participants and coincides with the St. Charles Parish celebration of America's 250th anniversary as part of the nationwide America 250 commemoration honoring our nation's history. And whereas the St. Charles Parish Public School System is eager and excited to participate on Race Day, Saturday, March 28th, and whereas we encourage our employees, along with their family and friends, to join the St. Charles Parish Public School team to raise dollars in an effort to assist in providing resources and services to the residents of St. Charles Parish. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the St. Charles Parish School Board does hereby join together with United Way of St. Charles and the St. Charles Parish community in promoting the 2026 United Way of St. Charles 5K Bridge Run. Mr. President, I move that we adopt this proclamation.
I second.
A motion by Mr. Alexander, a second by Ms. Weber. Dr. Orling, are there any words you'd like to say?
Yes, if I could please have Ms. Tamara Platzmeyer from United Way of St. Charles. She is the volunteer event manager. Ms. Platzmeyer.
Okay, thanks for having me up here, guys. Thanks for recognizing the Bridge Run. We appreciate the school's partnership so much. Without your help, we wouldn't be able to have it. Our start line's at Harry Hurst Middle School this year. And you guys provide shuttles for our runners to get transported over to the start. So I just really want to say thanks for that. And then also to encourage everyone to come out and support the event. Saturday, March the 28th. You can register up to 30 minutes before the run. So if you change your mind last minute, we still accept registration. It's going to be a fun day. I'm really excited about it this year. It's our 30th anniversary, and we're also partnering to celebrate the America 250. So that'll be good. It's a red, white, and blue theme this year. We'll have live music, free food, jambalaya, pastalaya, snowballs. So it's really just a fun family event. And I guess the last thing that I just want to say is that, it's not just a race. It's not just a fundraiser. That, when you participate in something like this, you're really making a way bigger difference than you probably realize. You're giving people hope. I get to see these people that are in need of services on a daily basis, and so it's a real honor to be involved in it. And so I just want to say to everyone who does, I'm drawing a blank, but anyone who does the race, that it is more than just a run. It's definitely you have a bigger impact than you see. So thank you very much, and that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Platzmeyer. Thank you.
If there's no further discussion, would you please verbally voice your vote? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Please cast your vote electronically.
I don't have it.
That proclamation passes unanimously. Recognitions, 3A, St. Charles Parish Public Schools Aspiring School Leaders Academy. Dr. Orley?
Thank you, Mr. Cody. At this time, I'd like Dr. David Shexon, our Executive Director of Schools, come up to say a few words about our Aspiring Leaders Academy. Certainly, we welcome all of our leaders towards the back of the boardroom. This program, just for the board's knowledge, has really improved our leadership capacity across the district, and the investment that we're making in our leaders has the strongest impact in our schools. So, Dr. Shexon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Ortling. The St. Charles Parish Public Schools Aspiring School Leader Academy, known as ASLA, was established for the 24-25 school year with the goal of providing opportunities to aspiring leaders to hone their leadership skills prior to pursuing leadership positions. This rigorous and innovative 9-month program offers a comprehensive curriculum that focuses on instructional leadership, school operations, communication, and conflict resolution, while also fostering personal growth through reflection and collaboration. Through this program, participants engage in hands-on learning experiences designed to build critical leadership skills such as decision-making, effective communication, and team building. Cohort 2 represents the second graduating class of this academy, a group of dedicated educators committed to preparing for roles in school administration. In addition to providing valuable leadership development, the ASLA is also designed to ensure that St. Charles Parish Public Schools is growing and cultivating a robust pipeline of future school leaders. The cohort is exposed to best practices identified by district administrators and utilizes tools such as the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, a StrengthsFinder personal assessment, the book Arrows, and custom-made scenario-based problem-solving models. Candidates were put on the spot in high-tension situations and coached to remain poised under pressure. These resources and opportunities enable them to enhance their leadership abilities, preparing them for future roles as assistant principals or other administrative positions within the district. Through their commitment to this program, educators demonstrate a strong dedication to their professional growth and to the continued success of St. Charles Parish Public Schools. It should be noted that with the graduation of Cohort 2, in combination with last year's graduation of Cohort 1, we have now produced a total of 36 graduates. Additionally, of last year's 19 graduates, 13 have ascended to leadership positions within our school system. Applications for Cohort 3 have been submitted, and the selected candidates were recently notified, with the first session for Cohort 3 beginning on June 11th, 2026. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the 17 graduates of Cohort 2. As your name is called, please come forward to accept a token to commemorate this achievement and take a group photo. Mary Bordelon. Taylor Boudreau. Kristen Charlie. Megan Cologne. Tanya Diaz. Fallon Druant. Randy Elliott. Landry. Catherine Martinez. Mary Perilou. Powers. Lauren Wagasback. And Jennifer Washington.
Three B, Board and Superintendent's recognition. Before we ask Ms. Alexis Cannon to come up, I just wanted to let everyone know you received a pamphlet. This has everyone's name listed. You can follow along. What we do ask is that each one comes up, let's just stay until the entire recognition has completed. It's not going to take long, I promise you. And it really is, it shows some good respect for everyone that's being recognized tonight. So that's all we ask. But you can follow along in those pamphlets. Thank you for putting those together, Ms. Alexis.
Students. High school students were selected to represent Louisiana in the U.S. Presidential Scholars Program. Destrehan High School's Cecilia Cody. Hahnville High School, Cooper Mathern. Albert Cammon Middle School students are individual wrestling junior high state champions. Before I call their names, please direct your attention to the screen to see them in action.
3 Albert Cammon wrestlers dominated the mats at the Louisiana Junior High State Championships. Earning the title of state champions are JC Darrensburg, Natalie Garcia Matute, and Leighton Monk.
JC Darrensburg and Leighton Monk. Destrehan High School students are individual wrestling district champions. Amaria Conrad. Annalise Linder. Alyssa Pollard. Alyssa Poulard. Thank you. High school students placed first in the Bayou Regional Powerlifting Meet. Destrehan High School's Haley Chasson. Sarah Freeman. Juliana Santos. High school students were named to the All-District Basketball First Team. Destrehan High School's Trevez Walker. High school students were named to the All-District Basketball Defensive Team. Destrehan High School's Colby Payton. Middle school students participated in the Louisiana Music Educators Association's District 7 Honor Choir. Albert Cammon Middle School's J.C. Darensburg. Isaiah Dubose. Anthenusia Parasuraman. Destrehan High School students individually earned superior ratings at the Louisiana Thespian Festival. Earning a perfect score and a Thesby winner, Violet Bordes. Anna DeLon. Lyric Landry. Whitley Landry. Landon Villaret.
That's it.
Earning a perfect score and a Thesby winner, Sophia Winningham. Employees. Destrehan High School employees is the District Boys Basketball Coach of the Year, Coach Kyrie Carroll. You could stay up there. Destrehan High School boys basketball team is the district champion. Will Coach Kyrie Carroll, Michael Green, and the basketball team please come forward for a photo. Destrehan High School's girls wrestling team is the district champion. Will all coaches in attendance and the students please come forward for a photo? Destrehan High School's Thespian Troupe 8383 placed first overall for technical theater, and their acting and musical theater ensembles received superior ratings at the Louisiana Thespian Festival. Will directors Bethany Ayuso and the students please come forward for a photo? Satellite Center's Educators Rising Public Service Announcement Competition Team placed first at the Educators Rising Regional Conference. Will Facilitator Sammy Caluette and the students please come forward for a photo?
Amani Williams just got here. They came from the track meet, so she's here with the family.
Okay, is she the only one? Hahnville High School student is part of the all-district basketball first team. Hahnville High School's Amani Williams. Destrehan High School cheerleaders won the National Cheerleaders Association State Championship at the Battle for the Capital competition and placed third in at the National Cheerleaders Association National Championships Novus Small Varsity Performance. Please direct your attention to the screen to see them in action. Will all coaches in attendance and the cheerleaders please come forward for a photo?
Told y'all, isn't that awesome? AAA, right? That's what we're all about. So thank you guys for sticking around. You're more than welcome to stay for the business portion. We'll reconvene here in about 6 minutes, so 7:06. If not, you're more than welcome to go home. Drive safe. Okay, we move on to Section 4, consent agenda items. The board will vote on items 4A, personnel items, 4B, summer food service program, and 4C, accounts payable for consent at this meeting.
Move approval.
Second.
Have a motion by Mr. Gregson, a second by Mr. Smith. Are there any comments?
Yes, Mr. President, I'd just like to recognize as part of personnel tonight, 2 items. We have a new Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Adam Neighbors, who is in attendance, and our Executive Director of Equity and Student Services, Ms. Erin Christian. She was in attendance, but I just wanted to provide special recognition to those new members of the executive team.
If there is no further discussion, would you please verbally voice your vote? All in favor of the consent agenda items, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Please cast your vote electronically.
Aaron Christian.
come up to the front?
Aaron Christian
Okay,
to the
no.
front.
I vote, yeah, oh yeah, I gotta press record my vote.
I did. Okay, everybody. Slow. Gotta put it back up.
The consent agenda items are passed unanimously.
Gotta put it.
Mason, put the screen back up.
Item 5, business items. 5A, expulsion appeal of student number 1. As per the LRS 17:416C3B4, the school board may review expulsion decisions and choose to affirm, reverse, or modify the actions previously taken by the superintendent or the superintendent's designee. The St. Charles Parish School Board members met as an ad hoc committee on Monday, March 23rd, 2026, at the request of student number 1's mother to consider her request of the board to review the decision to expel student number 1 and the resulting sanctions. The members of the St. Charles Parish School Board need to consider and then act upon the recommendation of its ad hoc committee.
Mr. President, the committee moves to approve the recommendation to uphold student number 1.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Boudreau, a second by Mr. Gregson. Is there any discussion? If none, please verbally cast your vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed?
Please cast your vote electronically. That motion passes. 5B, expulsion appeal of student number 2. As per LRS 17:41663 or C3B4, the school board may review expulsion decisions and choose to affirm, reverse, or modify the actions previously taken by the superintendent or the superintendent's designee. The St. Charles Parish School Board members met as an ad hoc committee on Monday, March 23rd, 2026, at the request of student number 1's mother to consider her request of the board to review the decision to expel student number 2, and the resulting sanctions. The members of the St. Charles Parish School Board need to consider and then act upon the recommendation of its ad hoc committee. This is for student number 2.
Mr. President, we recommend to affirm the superintendent's decisions regarding the expulsion and sanctions of student 2, requiring student number 2 to attend the Ewell J. Landry Educational Program Center until the first day of the fall semester of the 2027-28 school year. Student number 2 successfully completes the prescribed counseling program of option A. Student number 2 may be allowed to return to school on the first day of the spring semester of 2026-27 school year on a behavioral contract.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Boudreau and a second by Mr. Gregson. Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to offer a substitute motion to modify the superintendent's recommendation to change the time that the student number 2 could return back to high school. This student will be a senior, and I would like the time of the expulsion to be 90 days, beginning with the time that he was first sent to Landry. And when the 90 days are finished, he would be able to return to his school just a little bit earlier than January of 2027.
Mr. Alexander, just one clarification, please. Does this modification include the requirement to continue and complete the option A portion?
It includes all of that.
Okay.
It just would modify the length of his term of expulsion.
We have a second substitute motion
I second the motion.
by Mr. Alexander and a second by Mr. John Smith. Is there any discussion on the secondary motion to modify student number 2's expulsion to 90 days to include option A? If none, please verbally vote in favor of the substitute motion that would modify student number 2's expulsion to 90 days to include option A by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no.
No.
Please cast your vote no. So these are confirmed, okay. So that motion, the secondary motion to modify student number 2, their expulsion
Can we
to,
have a show of hands?
okay, show of hands, in addition to the verbal, could we get a show of hands on,
I'm not sure that the verbal was what it is. Everybody talking in unison.
right, it was 6-2 on the verbal, but we'll certainly raise hands. All in favor, please raise your hand of the modification for student number 2 to be modified to 90 days to include option A. We have 2 raised hands. All opposed to the secondary motion. We have 6 hands. Secondary motion fails. So we now go back to the original motion by Ms. Boudreau to uphold the recommendation and the second by Mr. Gregson. Is there any discussion on the original motion? All in favor, please verbally vote by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
No.
Could we please get a raised hand from all of the yes votes? Please note there are 6. Could you please raise your hand for all the no votes on the, and that is 2. Please vote electronically. And the original motion to uphold passes. 5C, board meeting minutes. Board is required or asked to approve the board minutes of the following meetings: February 23rd, 2026 committee meetings, February 25th, 2026 board meeting, and March 19th, 2026 risk management and insurance meeting.
Mr. President, I'll move that we approve the board meeting minutes as you have noted.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Suffren, a second by Mr. Oakland. Is there any discussion? If none, please verbally cast your vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Please vote electronically. Board minutes are approved. Item 5D, property insurance removal. Renewal. What did I say? Removal. No, please don't do that. All right, property insurance renewal. With a renewal date of April 15, 2026, Relation Insurance, Riverlands Insurance obtained a favorable property insurance renewal for the district. The district will experience a rate decrease of 31%. The agenda item was reviewed at the Risk Management and Insurance Committee meeting of the board on March 23rd, 2026, and is aligned with Goal D of the board's strategic action plan.
Mr. President, I moved we approve the renewal of property insurance from Relation Insurance and Riverland Insurance Incorporated for a cost of $3,939,714.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Oakland, a second by Mr. Gregson. Is there any discussion?
Mr. President, I just want to recognize Mr. Rick Grubb in the audience from Relation Insurance, Riverlands Insurance. Just appreciate y'all's work to make sure we got lower rates this year, as well as our Physical Plant Services and Risk Management Department for the work they did with Solaris and the approval from this board and moving forward with that program to accurately position ourselves for these lower rates.
No further discussion. Could we please cast our vote verbally? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Please vote electronically. That item passes unanimously. Item 5E, auto physical damage renewal. St. Charles Parish Public School purchases property insurance to protect the district from acts of God. After discussions, the board decided to move forward with the receiving quote to cover White Fleet and 2017 or older buses for auto physical damage coverage. The auto physical damage coverage would have a 1.9% increase and take effect on May 1st, 2026. If approved, this agenda item was reviewed at the Risk Management and Insurance Committee meeting of the board on Monday, March 23rd, and is aligned with Goal D of the board's strategic action plan.
Mr. President, I move we approve the renewal of the automobile physical damage insurance policy at a cost of $110,039.
I have a motion by Mr. Oakland, a second by Ms. Boudreau. Is there any discussion? If none, please verbally cast your vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Please cast your vote electronically. That item passes unanimously. Item 5F, Ochsner Digital Medicine Contract Renewal. St. Charles Parish School Board provides the Ochsner Digital Medicine Program as a wellness benefit to support employees in managing hypertension and diabetes through targeted monitoring and care. The program has improved employee health outcomes while helping reduce the district's overall medical spend. This item was reviewed at the Personnel and Policy Committee meeting on March 23rd, 2026, and aligns with Goal C of the board's strategic action plan.
Mr. President, I move that we approve a month-to-month agreement with Ochsner and request the superintendent to have our insurance brokers, USI, to provide a comparison of Ochsner and UMR's care program and all options available to us at a board retreat.
Second.
Have a motion by Mr. Gregson, a second by Ms. Boudreau. Is there any discussion? So just to be clear, the motion is to approve a month-to-month contract for the Ochsner Digital Medicine Services with additional parameters designated to the superintendent and his team. There is no further discussion. Please cast your vote verbally. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No.
All opposed, Mr. Smith is a no? Okay. Please cast your vote electronically. Okay, that is an alternate that can't be recorded right now.
That's the original.
That is the original motion that was put forward. Yeah.
Oh.
Correct. Yeah, this was the original motion by Mr. Gregson, which was seconded by Ms. Boudreau. So this.
It's gonna be either. Mm-hmm.
You got me. I did not get it, okay.
Here's the motion right here. I just want to make sure you have it.
is.
Okay, please cast your vote electronically.
Just saying approve the one-year contract. Okay.
It is, it is changed, the motion is changed in the minutes. It will say to approve a month-to-month contract with the provisions that have been designated to the superintendent and his staff.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Yep. And that item passes. Item 5,
It's no on them.
What it was. 2 noes.
okay, clarifying the vote was, the motion was passed 6-2. Okay. Item 5G, revised budget fiscal year 2026. The board approved a budget for each, and there's the update, thank you. The board approved a budget for each fund on July 16th, 2025. State law, which is LA Revised Statute 39:13.10, requires that a budget be revised when the variance between operational expenditures and budget estimates exceeds 5%. Prudent financial planning mandates periodic review and revisions of the budget for each fund. This agenda item was reviewed at the board's Finance and Audit Committee meeting on Monday, March 23rd, 2026, and is aligned with Goal D of the board's strategic action plan.
Mr. President, I move that we adopt the revised general fund, special revenue funds, debt service funds, capital projects funds, and lunch fund budgets.
A second.
I have a motion by Mr. Suffren, a second by Ms. Weber. We'll note that the cost of each of those revisions or adjusted budgets is in the minutes as well. Is there any discussion? If none, please verbally voice your vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Please cast your vote electronically. That item passes. Item 5H, resolution on oversight authorization of school board bank accounts. Personnel changes at schools and centers necessitate updates to authorization on checking accounts. Additionally, circumstances may require opening or closing bank accounts. Banking institutions require approval from an authorized school board representative to allow for these changes. Therefore, the school board presents this resolution authorizing the chief financial officer to approve on behalf of the board changes to authorize signers for the school board, schools, and centers, as well as the opening or closing of accounts. This item will be reviewed at the Finance and Audit, or was reviewed rather, at the Finance and Audit Committee meeting of the board Monday, March 23rd, and is aligned with Goal C of the board's strategic action plan. Mr. Smith, would you please read that resolution?
Thank you, Mr. Cody. Having served on the committee for the selection of the new CFO, I'm happy to read this resolution. Resolution of oversight authorization of school bank accounts. Whereas the role of the chief financial officer includes primary oversight of the school board's cash management operation, whereas the employee designated as chief financial officer, Adam Neighbors, was hired in such position effective March 23rd, 2026, and whereas each school and center has separate checking accounts which are held at federally insured financial institutions, and whereas based on the needs of the school and center, the appropriate federally insured financial institutions and locations of such checking accounts may be changed, and whereas personnel changes at these schools and centers dictate changing authorized on the checking accounts, and whereas federally insured financial institutions require approval from an authorized school board representatives to allow for the opening and closing of any school or center checking accounts, as well as any changes in authorized signers. Now therefore be it resolved that the school board authorizes the chief financial officer to approve and identify on behalf of the board which federally insured financial institutions at which to open or close checking accounts for each school and center, as well as changes in the authorized signers for each school and center, including all such changes from March 23rd, 2026 and going forward. I move approval.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Smith, a second by Mr. Suffren. Is there any discussion? If none, please verbally vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Please cast your vote electronically.
Oh,
Did that, Ms. Shelby?
it had a pop-up.
Okay.
That resolution passes. Items. There are any standing committee reports? Board members are encouraged to make those now. Seeing that there are none, we'll move to 6B, the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. President. Declaring April as School Library Month recognizes the role school librarians play in supporting student academic achievement and literacy for all students across our district. School libraries provide welcoming spaces where students can explore ideas, access diverse resources, and develop critical thinking and information literacy skills needed for lifelong learning. Observing School Library Month affirms our commitment to ensuring every student has access to strong, vibrant library programs that support learning and opportunity for all. Autism Acceptance Month. Students with autism represent approximately 16% of students with disabilities served in St. Charles Parish Public Schools. To support students with autism and other neurodiverse learners, the district provides sensory supportive environments and research-based instructional practices designed to help students access learning, build independence, and strengthen social and communication skills. Our schools play an important role in fostering awareness, understanding, and acceptance of autism by creating a culture of belonging and inclusion for all students. Classroom implement strategies such as structured learning environments, visual support, sensory regulation tools, explicit social skill instruction, and individualized behavioral supports aligned to each student's needs. Staff members are trained to implement evidence-based practices for students on the autism spectrum, including clear routines, visual schedules, task analysis, positive behavioral supports, and opportunities for sensory regulation throughout the school day. Through these supports, St. Charles Parish Public Schools remains committed to ensuring that students with autism have meaningful access to instruction while developing the skills needed for success in school and beyond. Staff Achievement Awards. The St. Charles Parish Public School System is seeking nominees for the Staff Achievement Awards. One staff member from each of the 8 categories will be selected for recognition at the Staff Achievement Awards program in April. The deadline to submit a nomination is Monday, March 30th. Nomination forms are available on the district's website. For more information, contact the Public Information Department and join me in recognizing the employees who belong here and demonstrate that we are St. Charles Parish Public Schools. Spring testing. Spring is in the air. Each spring, the Louisiana Department of Education administers computer-based LEAP 2025 assessments in grades 3 through 8. The LEAP 2025 will be administered from April 29th through May 8th. Schools will send their testing schedules as the testing dates draw near. High school students enrolled in LEAP courses will take these assessments from May 4th through May 6th. All high school students not taking LEAP assessments will participate in asynchronous learning on these days. The high schools will communicate more information. Don't hesitate to get in touch with your child's school for further information about LEAP 2025 assessments and schedules. And in athletics, the Destrehan boys soccer team finished the season with a 12-6-5 record and was ranked number 19th in the playoffs, while the Hahnville boys soccer team finished the regular season with a 9-9-2 record, and they were ranked 28th seed in the playoffs. Destrehan girls finished 6-11-1 and ranked 26th, while the Hahnville girls soccer finished the regular season with a record of 16-3-2 and was a 15th seed in the playoffs. They defeated Lafayette in the first round of the playoffs and fell to St. Joseph in the second round. The Hahnville High Steppers competed in the DTU Nationals in Orlando. They finished second place in small varsity team performance, third place in medium varsity pom, and sixth place in medium varsity jazz. Destrehan cheerleaders competed in a battle at the Capitol and won first place in their division. They also competed at the NCAA Virtual National Championships and finished third. The Destrehan Dusty Darlings competed in Orlando at the UDA Nationals. They won the UDA Division I Varsity Game Day National Championship. They took home the ICU World Championship in jazz. Also in the ICU, the Hip Hop Division won the World Championship. The Destrehan boys basketball team, as you saw tonight, finished the regular season with a 22-9 record and won the district championship. They were the 13th seed in the playoffs. They defeated New Iberia in the first round of the playoffs and fell to Denham Springs in the second. While the Hahnville boys basketball team finished the regular season with a record of 13-15, they were the 25th seed in the playoffs. Destrehan girls basketball team finished 19-7 and ranked number 8 in the playoffs. They defeated Hahnville in the first round of the playoffs and fell to Natchitoches Central in the second round. While the Hahnville girls team finished the regular season with a record of 13-12 and was 25th seed in the playoffs and obviously lost to the Destrehan girls basketball team in the first round. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Take a breath. I move to adjourn.
We stand adjourned. We stand adjourned.